Hey folks, welcome to the channel. It's all about racing. Glad to have you back. Today we're going to take a look at this really cool Porsche dealership limited edition number 9 Pfaff Motorsports. Folks, this is a limited edition car. They only made 300 of these and they're only available in 2 places on the planet currently. One of them is Toronto Motorsports, where I purchased this at Watkins Glen when they were there, respectively. The other is at the Porsche Museum in Germany. I will leave the link below for Toronto Motorsports in case you want to pick one of these up if they're still available. It comes in this limited edition collection box, typical that you see of the Porsches that Spark makes in 1/43 scale. Has this acrylic jewel box, Porsche on the top of it. You can see Pfaff Motorsports on the inside panels on both ends of the car. And on the back of it, you had the plaid logo with the lightning bolt. Both sides of the car look like this. Pfaff Motorsports, Porsche 911 GT3-R. And the back, more the same with the lightning bolt, a little bit easier to distinguish there. Now, if you take a close look at the base, it notes that this is the winner of the 24 Hours of Daytona in 2022, as well as the 2022 IMSA WeatherTech Pro Championship. This particular car also won at Laguna Seca, Canadian Tire Motorsport, their home track, thank God, Lime Rock Park, and Virginia International Raceway. The drivers in the lineup, as you can see on the hero card behind here, are Australian Matt Campbell, Frenchman Matthew Jaminet, and Brazilian Philippe Nasser. Now, I do not have Philippe's signature on this particular hero card, as I picked this one up at Virginia International Raceway last year in 2022, coincidentally, where they won yet once again. Folks, it's interesting to note that because of all the success that they had in 2022, all 3 of these drivers were recruited by Penske Motorsports to drive one of their prototypes in the GTP category. Now, the plaid livery that you see became famous back in 2019 when they adopted this particular livery to recognize Pfaff Motorsports' Canadian roots. I think it looks very cool. This particular car is beautifully done, and I got to tell you, folks, as a Spark, it's flawless. The details are exceptional. I mean, you take a look at this. Even if you look inside and you look into the interior, you can see the window nets, the seat, the steering wheel. I mean, it's all just really beautifully done. You see the number panel right there behind the B pillar. As this is a GTD Pro entry in the WeatherTech series, you see GTD Pro down in the corner right in front of the rear wheel. All GTD Pro cars in the IMSA WeatherTech series have red number banners. I've talked about that in previous videos. The mirrors are always red on all the Pro cars, regardless of livery. The end cap on the window shield banner is always red, and the end cap on the rear wing is always red, regardless of team livery. That is an IMSA mandated thing. It just happens to go really well with this particular car, and they have done a phenomenal job. Aerials on it are just amazing. Note that this is really kind of unique. It's the only Porsche I've seen so far that has the pitot tube, which is this little L-shaped thing that you see right there, both on the top of the car as well as another one on the nose. You can see that right below the Haggerty logo. They measure wind and air speed, and I suspect the drivers probably have those located in 2 places, or the drivers, not the engineers, so that they can collect data. And the more data, usually, the better. Folks, the front end of the car is absolutely gorgeous. It's your typical Porsche. Big, wide, sexy hips going all the way to the back there. As I pull back, you can see that a little bit better. Big old rear wing back there. Look at the grille work. It is just stunning. Typical what you get with Spark, with aluminum inlaid grille work there. Fog lights nicely done. No decals. Headlights beautifully done. Tow hook. You can almost miss it there if you didn't see the white arrow pointing to it. You've got beautiful black carbon fiber accents on the front splitter as well as the dive planes. And guys, this car is gorgeous any way you look at it. Now, the driver's side is not much different from the passenger side, except from this angle, if you look in the interior, you do get a better look at the inner workings of the car. Notice there's virtually no firewall between the driver's seat and the engine compartment there, which is kind of unusual. Also notice that the yellow circle you see there has a little silver pull tab. That is for the air jack. And also on the front of the car, I forgot to mention that too. On the bottom of the windshield, you do see 2 red tabs there. They are for the fire extinguishers, so marshals can pull that to extinguish a fire if there happens to be one in the cabin of the car, for whatever reason. Also on the windshield, you do have windshield tear-offs. You see that on both the right and the left side of it. And of course, the back of the car is absolutely stunning. Massive rear wing, drive away on it. Also, if you look at the interior, you can see some more of the rear of the car, the interior details there, the framework, so forth and so on. Really, really nicely done. Tow hook below the number 9. You've got the nice looking carbon fiber diffuser, tailpipes square in the center of the car. And as usual, Spark does a phenomenal job with the plastic inserts for the taillights. Well, folks, that is going to wrap up this video on the Pfaff Motorsports Porsche 911 GT3-R. Hope you have enjoyed it. Tune in for more Porsches coming up. See ya. Take care.